So when we sketch a car, we had to try to make some very light lines, like I'm doing now, just to start thinking a little bit about the volume, the mass of the car. So we try to divide basically in three areas, okay? This is the shadow area. We have the wheels, then we have the body and the glass area. Then we have to think about how long our car is gonna be. So then we start blocking some few lines, okay? And while I'm doing this really light, I can start seeing already what I'm doing, the car I'm doing. So, for example, if I do this and I close here, and then I make the shadow of the car here, which is a one-point perspective, don't forget, okay? And then I put a reflection line there, very simple. I start like this, okay? I start using some of the lines I used already, I made, and I start to work on them. Bottom part, which is gonna be stronger because this is in shadow. So this is the dark part, here is the lighter part. So here we are putting the little lines around here, which is the other wheels on the other side of the car in perspective, so we can see a little bit of the thickness of those wheels, okay? This part is the shadow of the car on the ground. I do a few lines for the wheel well, so that we have a more credible sketch and a better proportion sketch. So here I start working around the upper part of the wheel, okay? And then I'll just quickly shade it on the side. It's not important to sketch every single detail. That's not my point now. Now my point is just to have a feeling of how a quick sketch can come out and what do I see about this sketch. So here in the back, this little area here and here, it's the shadow of the front and the back on the ground, always, okay? So it's very quick. We just want to put some detailing on the shadow so that we have a very nice depth effect before we think about design. This is just a sketch. Let's nail it down. I make it dark because it's in shadow. Same thing in the back. This part has to be shaded, okay? Dark, light, dark, light. Or you can do something different if you want. You can do dark in the front and light to the back, okay? Why I do this? Because in this way, I have a focal point, the attraction area, the area where my eyes are gonna go right away, it's the central area. I put a nice reflection line on the body, okay? Here, why do I put it here? Because starting from here, the car is starting to turn on the other side. We can put this nice spot that takes the light. This is the section that comes out in this area, okay? There you go. So here we can do a little bit, we can just do a little bit of shading because it's the part of the section it's coming inside the car, so it's in shadow. This is not shadow because this is coming out, so it's taking the sunlight. And then here we have our reflection, very quickly made. You see? There we go. We have a nice shape, very quick, very nice. There you go. Try.